What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. It's time for some more of this Arena Chromatic Cube. So let's watch and learn and listen. And I don't know where I'm going with that, but we've got a pick one, pack one Path to Exile. Been crushing the cube. I mean, overall, I generally do very well in the cubes, but right now we have 76 wins for our 21 losses for a very, very nice win rate, pushing nearly 80% there. But yeah, this is the big cube. You're supposed to be doing multicolor, big flashy spells. All your spells are like 10 for ones. I'm gonna take Path to Exile though. My favorite thing to be doing lately is a blue base counter deck, splashing every other color, especially the cards that steal your opponent's cards. But I don't think you can really beat a 1-mana exile creature effect here. Some okay planeswalkers. Actually, Rafine's Tower would be a really good pickup too. I think I like the Path the best. So when I'm going this route, you take Fixing, especially the Artifact Acceleration, very high. Most importantly, the 2-mana accelerants. The 3-mana accelerants are nice, but often not as good. So I'm almost wondering here if we want to take the Hollowed Fountain over Lantern of Revealing, and I think we are going to do that. Ooh, and here's a nice pack. Ooh, very nice pack. Okay. There are 3 standout cards to me, only one of which I think doesn't usually wheel. Or doesn't frequently wheel. I guess people are coming around to Magma Opus, but the 3 cards being Opus, Mirari's Wake, and Surgical Metamorph. Metamorph, just amazing every time. Unlike the Phyrexian, this copies any permanent, so if you want to, you can just copy a land for some extra acceleration. The fact that you can cast it for 3 mana if you're on the draw is extremely useful. Wake is incredible in this format. When everybody's trying to do big things, if you effectively double your mana, that's kind of cheating. Opus is great. Glarb, I actually want to give a shout out to. I've had some really, really good experiences with Glarb so far in this cube. Just the majority of your spells, or your good spells, are going to be 4 or greater, and playing lands off the top is also great value. So cards I would like to see wheel: Wake, Opus, Glarb, or maybe even one of the lands, but we're going to take the Metamorph there. Not huge on Relic of Legends. Again, that's a 3-mana accelerant artifact and not a 2. Savai Triumph looks okay. Shark Typhoon looks okay. I think I'd rather take the land here for now. Planar Genesis, also quite nice. Yeah, blue-green is a good base color in this format, and really you're only going to be playing green for a very few set of cards. Some of them, the accelerant cards like the Genesis here. Others are going to be like the Pock, with Weaver Pock, and then there's maybe like one more good green card that I usually end up splashing in these decks, but green's a nice supplement for what I like to be doing here. Ashiok's okay. 2 lands are alright. I bet you the Heaped Harvest isn't terrible. Yeah, I guess it only grabs basics. Maybe that's not what I want to be doing here. Win cons are a dime a dozen. You can this format is going to have so many different win cons that you can pick up. I'm not entirely concerned about getting ways to win the game, which is why, like I said, I think it's better to take the Fixing and Ramp early. Joint Exploration there for another green, well, blue-green ramp card, even. That one does require 3 mana to get the ramp, but still good enough. Zagoth Triumph, also fantastic here. Temple of Malady. I don't think we want any of those spells. I guess Restless Ridgeline for red would... No, I guess we don't have one way or another, do we? Don't have any black cards currently, don't have any red cards. I guess we could take Bolas. I'm not too keen on this one, but it is okay. I guess all but the bottom card of target player's library. It's a pretty funny ability. Glacial Fortress. Oh, Genesis Ultimatum is fun, but oftentimes in my decks, I'm not having that many actual permanents. There are going to be a lot of spells. I don't think this Tameo is all that important. Yeah, I'll just take the Glacial Fortress here. I think that makes most sense. We've taken a lot of lands so far. Haven't really seen much that I've wanted spell-wise. One really good removal spell, one really good copy effect, 2 blue-green ramp effects. So if I Triome not actually doing anything right now. I expect as the format has been out longer and longer, the meta will have to shift, of course. People be more in tune with the quote-unquote correct way to do things. I really only like Zealous Conscripts if your opponent has a Planeswalker, which... I mean, I guess most decks in this format are probably going to have at least one, but I don't like Bronze Walrus as far as mana acceleration. Okay, we did wheel Glarb. Actually, this pack, except for the Brazen Collector, is very good for us. Jonathan Harker, every time I see this, I note it, but man, this card also wins a lot of games. If your opponent doesn't kill it, it will eventually transform and get you absurd value, but I'm going to go a little bit different here. I'm going to Glarb it up this time. Nahiri's not bad. We might play her. I don't think Horde is any good. Alright, pack number 2. What have we opened? A Niv Mizzet Reborn. That's a pass for me, though we do have, what, 2 hits for it right now. That's going to wheel anyways. Pillage the Bog is sort of like a... excuse me. Tutor. I kind of want to take Gonti for the steal effect. Treasure Map, Temple, both okay. Not too impressed with this pack. I think I'm just going to take the Treasure Map. Agent of Rafine, stupid good. Star of Extinction's decent. Lots of nice lands here. Blue-white and red-white among them. Alright. Hate it, but it's too good. Agent of Rafine on turn 1 will win you many games. Conjure a Duplicate. What a card. What a 1-mana card. What doesn't it do? Wheels and deals. Thrills and spills. Good ol' alchemy. Okay, there's a counter for us. Been looking for some of these. Counters are very good in this format since, again, everybody is, for the most part, trying to do some big, crazy things. Piggy Bank is such a funny include. I mean, again, you can draft aggro in this format. It's just not my preferred, and overall, it's not that available. I mean, as a deck like I am, you will need to take some ways to combat more aggressive starts, but Omen Path Journey is also really cool. It's ramp and it's slow ramp, but it is a lot of ramp over time. I'm hoping the Omen Path comes back. Ooh, these are two nice spells here. Silumgar's Command and Casualties of War. Actually, there's one of the cards I was talking about in yesterday's video where I said I wanted to get the cards that steal my opponent's stuff. Outrageous Robbery is a good one there. I think that generally tends to wheel. I'm going to take the Command over the Casualties here, I think. Red, black, and green. That isn't great. We have an Edict here if I want to. Or, I mean, again, I don't prefer the 3-mana rocks, but I don't have any right now except for kind of Treasure Map, so I guess I'm going to take the Skyclave Relic for now. And then Tuco Slicer's very good. We already lost the Opus out of pack 1, so Mastery not going to be that great. Hostage Taker's pretty decent. Ojutai is very good too. I'm going to take Ojutai, I think. Just a big flying hexproof creature with some card advantage. Oh, here's one of the other really, really good X spells in the format. I think Krakow with Power is still my #1 X spell, but Doppelgang is very similar. Card is fantastic. Wow, 8th pick Pock! This is no respect. This is not a card that should go 8th pick ever. It's a single green to splash. Okay, well, I mean, I think this is the best green card in the format available. Crazy that we're getting it there, 8th pick. Wow, that is huge. So yeah, we're blue-green, splashing, black-white, and maybe even red. Right now my lands need to be improved upon, though. There's Pillage the Bog, like we were talking about, very much like a Demonic Tutor. Yeah, no reason for red right now. Ooh, World Tree actually could be alright. How many lands do you need for this? 6 or more. Perfect fixing. Bobble's okay. Only grabs basics, but it is ramp. Casualties is insane. Love it. Very hard to cast, so obviously wheeling it's not crazy, but okay. We've got a nice looking Sultai pile thing going on right now. Pack 3, what do you got for me? I see 2 Sultai lands, the Temple of Deceit and the Deathcap Glade. I see a Nicol Bolas, which would be a good red splash card. I see a Solemn Simulacrum for a nice value creature that fixes and ramps. What's it gonna be? Bolas is pretty fun. But man, do I feel like I need to take some more fixing, because I have 2 blue-white lands, and white is just a really casual splash. I feel like Temple of Deceit and then wheeling the Deathcap Glade is the way to play it. Make Your Own Luck's a fun one. Hullbreaker Horror is fine. Titan of Industries, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to take Make Your Own Luck. What do we have here? A Bark Channel Pathway for green, blue. Scholar flashing back Casualties of War. Kind of gross. How many playables do I have? We're at 5 lands, so 18 playables. Okay, I'll take the Scholar. We've got some nice hits for that. Some more fixing. Let's take the Catacomb here. Passing Metamorph, passing Search. Well, there's my clock. There's Oracle. There's Teferi. I like clock so much, but I guess this isn't really a great clock deck, is it? I'm probably supposed to take Oracle of Moldiah. Actually, I'm a little bit concerned. I don't have that many counters. I have Refute and sort of Silumgar's Command. This is a little bit concerning. Okay, there's a very good counter. Spell Swindle. Actually, Overlord would be pretty good here too, I think. We do have some decent stuff that can wheel, so... we'll be good on playables. Mr. Uro. Am I taking Uro or am I just taking Shipwreck Marsh? I've always felt like Uro is just so lackluster in Cube, but I guess it is ramp. I mean... nice, Hedge Maze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that puts us at about 22 playables. I mean, I have some other stuff in the sideboard, but nice. We did, in fact, wheel the Glade. No surprise there. All right, our fixing got incredible in pack 3. Do we just take the Titan for another stupid top-end card? This is not a good one, IMO. Duplicator's okay. Yeah, Duplicator's fine. Beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of another target non-land permanent you control. That is not very good in our deck, sadly. And again, as expected, blue-green land on the wheel, so... I'm actually not super confident in this deck. I think it'll do fine. It's Cube after all. Polychronos is whatever. I can take a search for his Kanta. I mean, I could splash the Teferi too, that's not crazy. Alright, let's make some cuts. Deduce immediately looks like an easy cut. And I think probably the Duplicator. I mean, it's good. I guess how many non-basics do I have? 1, 2... I don't think I'm running Temple of Silence as a double off color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I don't even know if I need the World Tree anymore. Yeah, probably still run it. Yeah, we're not going to cut the bauble. We'll have enough basics for sure. I'm okay cutting the dupe. All right, we'll roll with those. Certainly don't need 2 planes. I will run 1 planes, though, since Bauble needs a basic. 3 islands gives us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. That's plenty. 10-ish with World Tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's plenty of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green. Okay, that looks fine. Oh wait, I'm missing a card. I get 1 more land even. How fortunate. Yeah, I think 17 lands is good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's plenty of blue. We don't need to go up on black, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just go up on green, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's quite a bit of green, but that's fine. Okay, a little Sultai splash white. Not the craziest deck I've ever seen, but as I said, cube is free. So I fully anticipate an 0-3. That's a turn 1 Agent of Rafine. Okay. Actually, this hand's a little bit awkward because turn 1 Bobble, turn 2 Ramp would also be incredible. But hard not to just get the Uber Agent value. Alright. Turn 3, they kill it. We stole their clock. Nice. So we want to play the basic land out here, because next turn I can play Pock and one of the duels. Oh, actually, that's insane. Pock into a duel, copy it, then on my opponent's turn I bobble for a basic and get to copy it. That's gross. I think they're just gonna uptick. Oh, I was wrong. They can have their clock exiled.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
Well, do I want to just run out the Pock by itself then is the question. Or do I want to go clock and bobble first? I guess I'll just run out the Pock. If they kill it, it's not the biggest loss. I have Ojutai next turn, which they can't target unless they have a sacrifice effect. Hostage Taker's pretty good. So I can doppelgang for 1 right now. I could doppelgang the Hostage Taker, their Hostage Taker. It's pretty weak. They didn't have a land drop either, and they're going to be pretty incentivized to play the Pock out this turn, so that if I do get rid of their Hostage Taker, I don't get the Pock back. Make no mistakes, I'm behind here.
The shadows awaken.
I really don't mind if they're doing this.
Surrender every morsel of fear.
The big problem is going to be if they have a counter. We don't need white. Do we need green or black? Alright, let's see if they have a counter. If they have a counter, we lose. If they don't, we're in good shape. And they had the swindle, so that's going to end it. Jeez. Brutal. Like I said, counters are so good in this format. Yeah, I would have gotten 2 Chupacabras and 2 Hostage Takers. We get to Hostage Taker our own Pock, so that if they kill the Hostage Taker, it comes back on my side of things. Get to kill all the relevant creatures. The sick thing is they only had double blue off of the Ornithopter too. Good beats. pretty decent looking hand. That's a very good looking hand on the play as well. Yeah, so I went for the Agent of Rafine turn 1. Had I gone for the ramp on turn 1, we might have won that, but I think Agent turn 1 makes far more sense. Blue, white, red, black. So they're only missing green. Sir Jadar. Let's see, we don't need white. We need. This is our second green source here. So let's pass this turn and hold up Refute. Oh yeah, certainly going to counter the black market. Ojutai's pretty good there as well. Actually, I'm going to run out the Ojutai, because if they don't have a sacrifice effect, this is brutal for them. Right? Hexproof while it's untapped. 5/4 flyer. And then it is an anticipate if I connect. Alright, so they get a free Connive. That's really good with a zombie token. Zombie's just free to attack and let them loot once. Sphinx Demon. They discarded a Clone Crafter. Oh, they missed a land too. I think we're just going to pass with Spell Swindle open. This means I am letting them get a huge Connive, but... thing is, I can't really leave the Ojutai back. If I do, they can still make a big attack and give Rafine +2/+2 to make it so the Ojutai wouldn't be able to eat it anyways. We could get soloed by the Rafine here. Make no mistake about it. They've been missing lands, so I'm guessing that this is going to get at least +2/+2, probably even all +3/+3, which means we're going to take, what, 4, 5, 6, 7? Like, if they just make Rafine huge and pass the turn without casting anything, I think we're definitely losing. Gearhulk, Atraxa. Okay, they did discard one land. Like land 4 and pass. Really good for us if they do go for something, of course. Right. Didn't matter what it was. Basically going to counter any spell there. Hey, they had a path. Sweet. I'm still going to get a lot of land out of this, at least. I guess it really doesn't matter what we have since we have World Tree. Okay. That is solid. So that's going to cost 7 off of creature to land. Let's blow up their blue source. Alright, so I'm going to go to 8. Get to Demonic Tutor of sorts. a good draw as well. It might be better just to pock and pass, actually. Hold up Silumgar's command now. That way I don't have to sack too many treasures. I guess I guess we just let that resolve. If they have another 1-mana removal spell, then good beats. We're gonna lose, but... Alright, now it's a Diabolic Tutor. Funny. Not great. Sheesh. Ooh, alright, what do we want to take here? Feels like it's actually Scholar. I might have to sack all of my treasures to cast the command this turn, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 5. I'm gonna need to kill that as well. Now, this is gonna give us 2 lands off of the Pock. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Creature, land. Creature, land. Double scry. It's probably fine to keep. The slow squeeze. I'm 5-color land destruction, it turns out. So technically I could go for lethal next turn if not too much changes here. Mockingbird. Guess they're gonna copy their Spellbinder. Let's see. I guess in response, let's return and kill. They have 1 card in their hand. I mean, what I can do here...
This is a serious situation. We can still have a little fun.
is go like this. Force them to chump with Alenda. They would need to find 4 hasty damage to kill me. So it has to be, what's its face? Rankle? Rankle kills us. If they rankle me, I'm gonna laugh. Alright, no rankle. I mean, they might only be able to cast Spellbinder, but... Pass? Well, I guess I'm just going to attack with both and see what they do then. Non-token creature. Okay. So they just take it, I guess? Oh, they are going to chump. Alright. Well, that means I can minus on Teferi now instead of needing to untap. Oh, boy. That doppelgang is horrendous. Plotting the clock is fine. Uro's great here. Wow, an actual good Uro? You love to see it. Okay. Now I just need to make sure I don't get decked randomly. Man, Pock is so good! If you play the Arena Cube, do not pass this card. Splash for it in your mono red deck. I would. Oh! Put a creature... Oh no. Oh no. Noxious Gearhulk kill... Wait. Oh yeah, that can cast the Noxious, because it's an artifact. Oh my gosh. This game continues. Jeez. Alright. Gain 14. Holy hell. Jeez, I might deck myself. Oh, I have Midnight Clock. And actually, we're going to keep Agent of Rafine in case. So let's see here. Let's cast the clock for 0. I metamorph the Scholar. I can Silumgar's Command. Bounce the Scholar. Kill the token. Actually, let's scry first. Alright, Scholem command, bounce Scholar to hand. I guess that doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just better to Scholar metamorph the Gearhulk. I could flip my map this turn as well by untapping it if we really wanted to. I like the Scholar play. 9 cards left in my library.
The future looks bright for one of us.
Okay. Now we start leveling up the clock with our infinite manas. We start eating their library. This is where having like Crackle with Power would be really nice. Not having to worry about killing them via damage over a few turns. Just crackle you for 25. Alright, on the board. 1-1. Go, go. Alright. It's a good ramp hand. Turn 1 Bauble, turn 2 Pop It, turn 3 Relic plus something or Joint. Looks like both players going to do a little bit of ramping here. I guess now on turn 3 we can go Relic plus Search is pretty good. Alright, Cura's not going to make an 8-8 anytime soon, presumably, so it's not too problematic. I guess now we go for Genesis. Keep ramping. Uh-oh, alright, that's annoying. Oh man, the casualties is too good. I need to draw another green or black source untapped next turn, but that's way too good. That's insane. Look at this. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land. My god. Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus. Back to the Stone Age. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then they only go land pass. Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go with the Joint here. I think Metamorph is good to keep. It's probably worth keeping too. I guess we're not going to pillage anymore. Maybe I should have done that in the other order. Pillaged first. They can Restless Reef me if they want to, but I don't really mind that. They do get to draw a card, and they mill the card that I topped, but that means they're spending their whole turn animating the reef. I don't think it's a bad play for them. Hardcast Murderous Rider. Oh, you love to see that. Jeez. I guess Scholar is just a second copy of Bog. And what I'm going to do this turn is bounce their Restless Reef and kill their Murderous Rider. returning their tap lands, also pretty disgusting. Barb's fine. Let's go for the Scholar. I guess I could casualties them, but feels like Demonic Tutor again is pretty good. I mean, they can probably kill the Scholar here, but... oh, it's not that bad. That's a really awkward hostage taker target, because now when I deal with their hostage taker, well, I'm gonna get my Scholar to re-trigger again. I guess we'll go ahead and kind of hurt their life. Enchantment, land. This is actually a land destruction deck. Silumgar's Command, Casualties of War, cast him again and again. Seems good. Seems okay. On the draw again, huh? I'll keep it. It's a little bit YOLO. That Fortress helps quite a bit. I'm actually going to lead with Fortress. It's unlikely I'm going to want to path anything early, but I don't have a way to play the Fortress untapped yet, so even though the World Tree is going to enter tapped a lot of the time, I think it makes sense. Okay. Next turn we can Uro into Shock ourselves and start activating the map. Overlord. Okay, that's got a few turns before that's gonna matter. Casualties is so good. We actually kind of want that to turn into a creature before. Reckoner, Bankbuster. Oh, now I don't need to shock myself. I guess I have two ways to go about this. I could just Ojitai next turn. But I suppose if they're just gonna pass, I'm gonna get a little bit risky here and not hold open the Silumgar's Command. The good news is we have a lot of instant speed interaction, so if they're just sitting on a counter, we can end of turn something and then do something again on our turn, since their Overlord's about to unenchantmentify itself. Why did it tap my only black source there? That's absurd, but good news, we have the World Tree. I actually like shocking myself here. So here's land pass. Let's lead off with path. End of turn. Okay, that's fine. Because going for casualties isn't that good. They're going to copy my Ojitai. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I mean, they have open rain now. I'm effectively tapped out at sushi. That doesn't really matter. I could make 2 copies of Atsushi, and then I would get some of the triggers. But there's nothing else good to target there. So I think we just casualties this turn for sure, right? Creature, enchantment, land. Creature, enchantment, and... I guess we'll target their white source, the black source rather, even though I'm guessing it's just in there as a red-white land. So possibly the Rogren Triumph was a slightly better choice. Alright, what did they hit? Fires and Simulacra. Oh! Okay. So now I don't even want to attack. We turn their Fires into a dead card on Ojutai. We turn their Snowborn Simulacra into a dead card. Except for copying lands. Okay, that's fine. It is A-okay. Just to get it in their graveyard. I mean, it does make sense. I know they have the rest of the Spires on the battlefield, but I'm still going to minus here. Do they remember that they have rest of the Spires is the question. Again, this is where Crackle or something would be much better than the Doppel, but is what it is. Oh, nice. Okay.
Only time will tell.
Refute and Search for his Kanta are both beautiful hits. But now we get to Uro this turn instead. Let's leave the casualties in the graveyard, I think. For, like, Scholar. Uro did kind of hose the Search for his Kanta flipping, but we don't mind that. It's a really good target for Doppelgang. Eventually. Do we care about that? Not particularly either, honestly. Can you do something relevant? They're probably saying the same thing of me. Oh no, I've played plenty of relevant things. Funny enough though, if I get rid of the Banishing Light and get back my Uro, it will be sacrificed first. Somebody will eventually do something. That's not Piggy Bank. Oh god, really? Alright, that's a good one. Actually, no, it's not. It's not even that good. We don't want to actively level it up too much because our hand is good, and we have nothing good to shuffle back right now since we Uro'd a lot of it away. However, I do think I want to keep it around. Alright, well, we drew Demonic Tutor, so that'll help. Pock. Again, intentionally didn't level up the clock there. Pock, notably, is legendary. Okay. 20 to 19. Proceed to scoop. It was a rather strange game, but hey, we'll take it. All right, started off with a loss, but we're rattling back. On the draw, and I don't start until turn 3, so... However, I am the best in the world. Apparently, perfect draw. And this, honestly, might just win the game by itself. Unchecked Agent of Rafine is stupid. Yeah, that's definitely worth it for them. Actually, every time I've played the Agent, I think somebody has ruined it. I'm actually just gonna get the Glarb online. Clock was good, but I think I want to develop out to the board. Oh, Doppelgang, I do want you, but I think I'm gonna scry you to the bottom. Oh, the reverse Glarb. Love it. And they found a land on top. How lucky. I'm probably supposed to keep the land. Alright, the land on top. Yeah, the reverse Glarb is kind of annoying. This is a Metamorph, though, so it's an artifact. Oh, man. Now I am very, very tempted to Surgical Metamorph copy their Oracle, just so that I can have some fun, too. Well, I don't think we want to hit that. Bobble on top, not great. Oh, can I even cast that? Oh god, I can't even cast that because I don't have the World Tree. Alright, well, I think this is really bad now. We're drawing Lotus, however. Okay. But they have the first go with Glarb and Power 9 shuffled in. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 mana next turn. Well, let's just pray they don't hit Time Walk and such. Oh, come on, man. Ugh, brutal. Gross. Yeah, their draw was sick. Okay, good beats. I messed that turn up by thinking I could casualties. I don't know if I would have been in great shape, though. Like, if I just passed with Spell Swindle, that doesn't really seem like it's game-winning either. Because then they can just play around counter magic. They go for Ancestral, I have to let it resolve. Pretty much. They go for, like, I think I just chump here. They go for, Time Walk, and if I counter that, I mean, I don't know if that's even much better. This is misery. Oh, I forgot to add a counter with the clock. Whoopsies. Hawk on top. I mean, I have to casualties here, right? I needed 2 more lands. No, I guess I need to do this. We can Spell Swindle something if they go for it. If they have like a Sublime Epiphany we get to Spell Swindle, that would be great. Oh, do they have 2 counters? If you have Redirection and another counter, I was just never winning anyways, was I? Oh, man, an absurd draw by them. Good beats. Ah, jealous. Jealous of Oracle decks. So maybe it wouldn't have mattered on that one turn that I thought I could casualties. I mean, I guess they were tapped out, but no, like I said, if I'm holding up Spell Swindle, then they just untap with all their stuff and we lose that anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was just no way to win after they hit Ancestral, Time Walk, Mox, and Lotus. Gross. Hey, we're finally on the play, and this is a decent-looking hand. I think I lead on Temple here. Temple, Island, Search. Because I think we want to try to find another untapped land if possible. This could honestly be a Metamorph a land game. Oh, thank God that's not Agent Rafine. If your opponent plays something on turn 1 with an island in this format, well, yeah. That card is so good, but I think what we're trying to do is get to our mana faster. They've got a Jacob. Okay. Well, I think now is the time to just run out the Pock while they're tapped out. Banishing Light, that's fine. We can Metamorph the Banishing Light. That's a good draw, too. Metamorph the Banishing Light, their Banishing Light. They can't flip Jacob this turn or next, so get back our Pock, play the land, get another. Just ramping here is huge, 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 huge. And now World Tree's online, Path is active. So because we have Path, we can wait for them to go for the tap of the Jacob. Oh, I guess they go for the activation of the Jacob when they have 6 mana. If you let them pay 6 mana, then it gets to just transform. They're gonna bounce my Pock? Is that even a good play? Oh, I think Clock is really nice, but... So if they have a counter, they can protect the Jacob, because I would go for Path, and then they would counter. I'm surprised they didn't go for Jacob flip there when I tapped down to 1 mana. Surprising. It's another really good one, but... Okay. So all of the cards that were exiled are gone forever now. Only 4 cards in my graveyard, so Search for His Canton not going to get online quite yet. Oh, wow, I am kind of surprised they're just running out of Nugan there. Love it. A lot of treasure for us now. Alright, one more turn for the... One more turn for the Search for His Canta. And Clock's going to refuel our hand very quickly here. Yeah, I am fine with him wrathing the Pock. Yep, this is... Wow, we are absolutely crushing them. Okay. Actually, Casualties is not even that good, but whatever. The worst part about that is now the Casualties is gone. For when the Clock reshuffles. And I still have Treasure Cove with 1,000,000 lands as well. 1,000,000 treasures, rather. Oh, actually, I guess they can... Never mind. If I don't counter this, they can eat the Clock. Alright, let's get a fresh grip. Horrendous. Oh my god. Good thing it doesn't matter, though. It was a demoralizing victory. That'll put us to 4 wins, 2 losses. Let's keep it up. Alright, I would consider getting to 5 wins a success with this deck. It's a decent opener on the play. So we can go turn 2 map, turn 3 Clock, plus activate map. We have a lot of top end here, but if we can cast an early casualties, even just as a 2-for-1 into like Scholar, that's pretty huge. So just need to find one more land, and the Temple does help with that. I mean, I guess if we miss on third land on turn 3, we still can activate the map, but would not be ideal. No, I think I want to draw a land too badly. It's a really good keep. Especially if our opponent's playing another blue deck. Alright, white often is going to have a lot of enchantments. Actually, I think white is more creature-based generally in this format. Oh yeah, they're going to be aggro. Okay. Well, very nice thing that we're on the play here. I might scry on upkeep. If we don't see a land, I'm probably going to scry on upkeep. Okay, good. Nice. Now we're looking very good, I'd say. Come on, just put like an artifact or enchantment for us to blow up. Casualties. They only have one red source too, so casualties on their red is kind of gross. Those. Creature to land, creature to land. Brutal. And then we do it again next turn. Scholar, blow up creature land, and that might be game over. Nice red source. Would be a shame if that one also died. Oh, and they played an enchantment too. I mean, that one's going to come back at least for them, but this is just back-breaking. Creature, enchantment, land. Creature, enchantment, land. I mean, if I'm them, I am just picking up my cards. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I can Scholar for 2 if we want to. That's probably good enough, huh? And just a casual, another 14 power worth of flyers. Got a clock that's about to pop off. Maybe they're randomly running Day of Judgment in their red-white aggro deck, but even if they are, we go Pock into Copy into Demonic Tutor, Pillage the Bog. Easy does it. And they were just dead in the air, too, if we path their flyer. So, all right, 5 wins. I am happy with that. Let's see if we can convert 2 more for that trophy. We are playing against the Master of Mana Screw. Hopefully for them and not for me. This is not a keepable hand. Okay, that's a little bit better. Turn 2 Genesis hopefully can help us out a bit. And we are on the draw, so Metamorph is only... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to main phase this in case I hit another untapped blue. You cannot put the channel... You cannot choose the backside, so... It's actually better to... Oh, it's untapped or it's tapped anyways, never mind. I'm just being silly. Oh, okay. They are actually another creature-based deck. Island off the top 1 time. Not quite. If they kill the Glarb here, I'm going to be sad. I guess I just have to draw, because the Glarb is a really good blocker. I'm going to Metamorph the island here. Funny enough. Okay. Well, they still can't attack on the ground. That's a really good doppelgang target, but I can only do X's 1 right now. Yikes. Alright, let's... We're binning both of those things. Alright. Hopefully they tap out for something huge here. That's really bad. I needed them to tap out for something huge. Okay, gonna have to spell swindle that. Yep, attack all still good. Eat, chump. So now they turn the 3/3 into a 4/4.
That's coming off.
Don't need those. Right. I don't have a Wrath in this deck. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm 1 off of doing Doppelgang for 3, which would actually probably save us, huh? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's so sucky. I mean, I'm gonna get a million tokens here, but... If we could do that for 1 more, I think we would have been in really good shape. Not that this is bad, I mean, look at my board. It does get a little bit weak if they have any removal for my Angel of Invention copies. But yeah, 1 more mana to get 3 angels. 3 Angel of Invention, 3 Welcoming Vampire, and then 3 Enduring Innocence, you know? So what are we hoping to draw? Well, I have Make Your Own Luck, so a lot of things are good. What do? They
I have got new moves to teach you.
Oh, they can Elspeth kill my creatures.
My wrath. We will
That's a
always
fun
stand
play.
against evil.
Nice. That's fun. I love that. They pumped up my Angel Invention into a 4, and then they were able to Elspeth destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Love it. Alright, I'm going to go to 1 here. Was not what we were looking for. Is it better to... This looks at 3 cards. Is that better than making your own luck? I need to find, like, Silumgar's command. Uro gain 3? Actually, I could kick it as well. I guess Uro technically works. Ah, there it is. There's the casualties. And we have a huge hit here. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. Oh my gosh. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. Huge hit.
I guess that's that.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Casualties again.
How long must this torment last?
Alright, that draws 3 cards. That's pretty sick. Spirited Companion, draw 3. Okay, they're just going to run out the Virtue. So that's going to attack for 2 and then turn their creature into a 3/4. Perfect, that's great. Wow, that was garbage. Path of Vampire. Go back up to 9. Okay. I mean, even the Ornithopter is relevant when they have Virtue of Loyalty, so it's not like anything's guaranteed here. Our Scholar flashing back casualties would be great, but that's a little bit far down. If they can't get rid of the Uro this turn, that's going to draw us an extra card and give us a boost of life again. They're passing with 1,000,000 mana open. Well, that's why we waited, so now we can copy the scries. Yeah, it's worth running. Oh, they have Angel? Sure. So Flicker Dog, draw another 2 cards. Cycle Savai. Alright, we're still looking pretty good here. I mean, they have 1,000,000 cards in their hand, yeah, but we've got a moderately stable board. So as Kanta looks at top 4, so I draw the Silumgars, look at the top 4. Uro draw, so Scholar is in like 2 turns. Okay, they're gonna exile one of those is my guess. Alright, Uro down. They do get to hit me for at least 4 in the air here. The Ornithopter should be attacking. That was free. Unless they have a 5-drop now, I guess. Oh, they're just gonna Wrath. Okay. I don't mind that. Oh, Treasure Map's gonna let us find the Scholar next turn as well. Alright, that's good enough. Counter, destroy.
Well, this wasn't what I signed up for.
Beautiful. I mean, honestly, they could end up decking out. They only have 10 cards left. Innocence forces card draw. Wait a minute. By bottom. Wait, is my clock gone? Oh, my midnight clock is gone. Oh, shoot. So what's left in my deck? Ojutai, Scholar, Pillage. So I think we actually bottom the Pillage. We keep the Refute. So Ojutai and Scholar in the top 4 cards. We don't actually want to activate our... we don't actually want to activate our... Well, now we do. Because if I refute, it's going to discard the Scholar. So I have to activate as Kanta. Refute. Pitch. Let's see. Activate as Kanta on upkeep. Get the Pillage. Now we draw the Scholar. Good. And let's see. Artifact, enchantment, land. Artifact, enchantment, land. Plot. I mean, if they have 2 removal spells, I think I lose. Funny enough. Yeah, that is a removal spell. I don't think I can win anymore. I think I lose this. Yeah, I can't win anymore. I don't have ways to win. We just die in 2 turns. Crazy! Losing the clock actually ended up hurting. Yeah, I'm out of ways to win. I needed to keep some of my effects. Good beats. GG's. Gonna end up deck. Well, I guess they would kill me through damage there, but. Alright, friends, that's gonna be it. 5 wins. I am pleased, but that was a funny way to end it. A little bit of decking. Like I said, I don't think this deck was all that impressive. Was missing some components, but it was a fun little Sultai poop deck. Pock, always great. Scholar was decent. Casualties. One of the better cards in this format. Again, everything you want to play is like 5-for-1s, and Casualties was that and more, especially with ways to flash it back. Glarb was great. Counter Magic was fantastic. So, while it wasn't a trophy, it was a fun little Sultai poop. As always, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.